fighting this other mandatory, there was no money in those mandatories. We know that he's going to make 3, 4, 5 times more against this mandatory Errol Spence. So you can't even use that excuse anymore. So, I mean, Kirk, I mean, what do you think, man? I mean, should they – I'm surprised they haven't stripped this man yet. I mean, is he getting special treatment? Why haven't they stripped Kell Brook yet if he's still talking about fighting somebody else?
He's definitely getting special treatment. I'm not sure what the reasons are, but I know that Amir Khan is the safest fight for him because even after the Golovkin loss, he talked about maybe going down to 154. But even leading up to this question or discussion, you mentioned all the killers out there, Demetrius Andrade, Ares Angular, who's going to move up, the Charlo brothers, you know, et cetera. So you know he's not winning none of those fights. And then Errol Spence, we know he's not beating him because he's ducking him right now. There's a reason for that. And he wants to fight Amir Khan because that's the most winnable fight that can generate some money. So, I mean,
absolutely. I completely agree. It's just a shame, man. It's a shame. This is what messes up the sport of boxing, man.
Yeah,
you know, you have people just you have people just, you know, doing whatever they want. If they feel someone is a threat, they could just easily say, you know what, I'm gonna keep my belt and I'm not gonna fight you, and I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. You know, there needs to be a commission and a better structure in the sport of boxing.
You know,
that's what it really comes down to.
The worst part is both of these guys, Kell Brook and Amir Khan, they had plenty of chances to make a fight with each other years ago when they were both at least campaigning at welterweight when Amir Khan had some vacant title or when Kell Brook was IBF champion. They should have made that fight and would have done huge numbers. They could have been doing the Wembley Stadium fight that fucking Joshua is about to do right now. They could have been doing that. Instead now, both of them get knocked out. Both of them duck each other until they both find themselves in a situation where they're both coming off a loss, and now there's no luster on the fight. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. Who wants to see Amir?
And he's got Virgil Hunter too.
Who wants to see Amir Khan?
HBO.
What happened?
Yeah, Virgil Hunter. Does he even want to train Amir Khan anymore?
What happened with Virgil Hunter? He's not working with Virgil Hunter anymore. What the fuck?
I think Amir Khan might have dropped
you know, Amir Khan, he does that a lot, you know. A lot of these fighters, they want to try to blame all of their flaws on their trainer or whoever. Blame it on everybody but themselves. But at the end of the day,
pulling a Kovalev.
Yeah.
Whoa. What did Amir Khan do when he lost to fucking Garcia?
Yeah.
What did he do?
And before that, he was the greatest trainer in the world. Yeah. I mean, we know. I mean, at the end of the day, I totally agree with everything you said, King. I mean, it's a joke. The fight is a joke. Khan hasn't come off no huge win. You know, the last thing that's stuck in our head is him getting knocked out and plastered against Canelo Alvarez. So why would Brook be looking forward to fighting the guy who just got knocked out when you have your number one mandatory who you're supposed to be forced to fight? And that's another thing when fans try to say, hey, come on, man, he's just trying to make money, et cetera, et cetera. This has nothing to do with money when it's a mandatory. When it's a mandatory, you don't have any options. You know what I'm saying? It's like if the judge or the courts tell you got to show up to court, you can't say, well, it depends on how much money you're going to give me. No, they're telling you have no choice. You have to show up, right? So, you know, that's pretty much what it is. But hey, let's just try to slip in one more call. We got a whole bunch of people on hold, and I appreciate you guys holding. We're going to go ahead and take 718. 718, what's going on, man?